Hey guys, y'all already know it's me. I'm your girl, Amanda Miller with 105.7 The Phase. Y'all give me a minute trying to get my camera straight. Sorry. Okay, there we go. So guys, I'm your girl, Amanda Miller with 105.7 The Phase. Y'all already know it's 7:30. Guys, go ahead and download the mobile app from your app store. Go ahead and tag a friend, tell a friend that we are here. Tonight is going to be a good one, as well as from last week, Monday. If you missed it last week, go back and, of course, look at it. Guys, make sure you guys are watching, or going to our YouTube page, Amanda Miller Talk Queens, on our YouTube channel, so that you can follow us there. All of our archive shows are on our YouTube channel, just in the event you missed it, right? So, as I mentioned, make sure you're following that girl Zoe, D-A-T, girl Zoe, on her page. Make sure, let me go ahead and bring her on. Or you have also followed the 105.7 The Phase page as well. Hey girl.
Hey.
Make sure that you follow the IG page. All of that great stuff. All of it.
All of it.
Right.
Let me scoot back.
Yeah, there we go.
Can we address our people? Can we address our people?
And we
Let me
can.
tell y'all something. Last week, me and Mama live talking to y'all. All y'all can see Amanda nose up.
Exactly.
And then my face in the camera looking like. And then ain't none of y'all say, not a Nathaniel Nathan.
Look like somebody.
Y'all ain't said scoop back.
Hey,
DJ Ambition. Y'all ain't said scoop back, Zoe. Amanda, your face too close to the camera. Y'all ain't said Nathan.
I'm thinking you do it, see up my nose.
How we were family.
Y'all care of us. What if we
Yes.
had company?
What if we had stuff in our nose? Ain't nobody gonna say Zoe.
They're right. Look like to me. Y'all would have said, hey y'all.
Scoop back song.
Scoop back song.
The folk ain't said nothing, D.
See, the good thing is at least we do go back and look at our stuff so we can try to critique ourselves. Cause other than that, y'all, how y'all thought we were going? Wow.
Y'all ain't said nothing.
Don't do us like that. Don't do that. So, they said word.
They ain't said not damn word. I'm telling you.
I'm tagging and sharing.
Okay, I'm finna tag and share too. Let me play some music so they can come on in the room.
Yeah,
hold on.
So they can come on in the room. Cause we're gonna address them once they get online one more again.
That part. Cause them folk that be on here, who are regular people? Gary.
Oh, and
Gary.
I told him, I was like, oh wait, don't do us like that.
Antonio, Dirty, Silver Spoon, the regular people that be on here. Makia, Michelle. Y'all ain't told us nothing.
Y'all ain't saying one word. Y'all got us out here looking straight crazy.
That part. It don't make sense.
I don't understand though.
And y'all hear the music.
Hold on. Turn it up. Yeah, we don't go back to the music.
Now this CeeLo Green and Jermaine Dupree.
And we playing this music while we let folk come in the room. Y'all tag and share.
Tag and share. Let me tag and share.
We need to hear from y'all today. Tonyo,
Come yo.
Today is the day we need male perspective as well. Don't just share it. Reach out to some of your homeboys because today we need to hear from y'all.
That's right. And then Tom, yo, how you was on here last week and we were all up in the camera and you ain't said absolutely nothing.
All right. Yeah, let me back a little bit more. Go back a little.
It don't make no sense.
Go back a little bit more, Zoe.
Let me scoot back again, cause see,
Come look. Okay, let me
yeah,
see. Y'all tell us.
yeah. Cause last week we were all up in the camera. Y'all ain't said now, DB, cause you ain't said
Y'all did
nothing
us
either,
so wrong
DB.
last week. Y'all let us look a hot mess last week.
Ain't said now word.
Okay, you can see with my nose up.
And my whole face in the camera looking like the Muppets. Look at
Y'all
DB
did
talking
us
about,
wrong.
I thought you guys were trying to be up close and personal.
Don't do it like that. Don't do us like that. Don't do us like that. Who it is though?
Atlanta with two N's and an A. Ain't no T in there. It's Atlanta.
Look, y'all gonna bring some of them people in that was on last week because they did real good. Cause we got a good one again today.
Sure do.
We talking about will you leave your mate around your brother, your sister, your friends?
They're right.
This gonna be a good one. So I think y'all need to go and tag y'all some folks and bring them on in the room. Share it to your page, but tag some folks as well.
They're right, because that's what I'm doing right now.
Tag them, bring them on in. And then so when you finish, back on back. Cause look like I see the eyes. Cause I'm
That's what
trying
I'm
to see what
saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna fix it. I'm
look
gonna fix it
like
because them jokers ain't gonna tell us nothing.
right.
They just let us sit there with our face in the screen.
Hey, pretty brown Louis. Hey, girl. This gonna be good, y'all. This gonna be another good one.
They're right.
We talking about for those that wasn't on here. We talking about will you leave your mates around your brother, your sister, your friend, and we'll get more in detail in a minute. But if you guys know, I always put a video out there. So it was a video that I posted today. If you want to take some time while we're allowing people to come in the room, we put a video out there about Tiffany. She's a podcaster. Tiffany talked about Tamar and Tony Braxton and that relationship with Birdman and how Tamar was out on stage with Birdman and where was Tony. So we're going to talk about that, but from a perspective of we want to get you guys insight on what are some of your thoughts on
West side.
what we're going to put out there. So yeah, we just want to bring people in the room and then we'll dive in on the subject. Hey Beth,
Hey, Beth.
Zoe had some good points today when we talked, so I know this is going to be,
I hope you remember 'em.
huh?
I hope you remember 'em.
So yeah, y'all tag somebody personally. Everybody who on the line now, share it to their page, but tag 2 people, 2 to 3 people. Tag them. Better yet, 5.
They're right. 5.
Tag 5 folks. Look, I don't say it 5 here and did like this.
5 me 10.
Zoe, we can't hear your song.
Oh, that's my song. This Atlanta by Jermaine Dupri and CeeLo Green.
And then
It
we can
said,
hear the song.
hold on. Let me go back. Let me let y'all hear what the man said. The man said he gonna go by the flame. Where everybody know his name.
Okay,
That's
okay.
what he said. That's what he said. Hold on, let me go back. Hold on.
Let them
Oh, here
come
we go.
on
Here
in
we
the
go.
room. Tell them come on in the room. We waiting
Come
on
on,
them.
y'all. Come on, y'all. We don't own the rights to this music. This JD and CeeLo song. It's called Atlanta.
Thank you, Pretty Brown, for tagging. See, she know how to follow directions. I
There
see
you
her tag
go.
somebody. Y'all tag some folks. Bring them on here. Bring them on here. Bring them out. Bring them out. See, like,
Bring them out. What it say, D? Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out.
bring them out.
That song is fire, Pretty Brown Lewis. I agree. Atlanta.
You see what I'm saying? I can't. We're on the right to this song, y'all.
We're on right, because we wish we did, but we don't.
Absolutely. We get ready to be in the detail, too.
Yeah, that's CeeLo and JD.
Yeah. So, look, let's go ahead and jump on in.
You ready?
We'll have folks, they'll trickle on in. They always do.
Okay, let's do it.
Um,
Tell
B, I saw, dang, I forget that girl name who was on here last year. Last name Ma, last week. Last name Ma. Tag her, cause she was engaged too. That somebody DUB. Um, Toya. I think it was Toya. Zoe, I can't see you no more. Where you in?
right here.
Okay. So y'all look, let's get into it. And we're
Let's do
gonna
it.
they'll come on in, but let's get into it.
Okay. What we talking about?
So Tiffany is a podcaster and posted a video and I put it on my page. She talked about thank you, Sharisa. Y'all tag somebody. So we should be seeing your list float up just like how Sharisa and Pretty Brown did.
They're
Um,
right.
especially guys, please tag somebody because we want to hear from y'all. We don't want to just hear from our perspective. We want
That's
to.
right.
So Tiffany posted that she felt like Tamar was doing too much on the stage with Birdman. Now, I did not know, and I don't know how true this is. I did not know, supposedly, per Tiffany, I'm just going by what Tiffany said, Tiffany. I'm just going by your video, just in case these folks see us.
Right.
Tiffany stated that Tamar dated, or in some sense, talked to Birdman before Tony married him. I don't know to what extent, what degree. That's what the lady said. But she also said that Tony dated Vince before Tamar married Vince. Now, what they got going on in their family, I don't know. But that's what the people just said.
That what
Now,
the folks said?
that what the folks said. Here's another thing that she was saying in the video. So we'll talk about that piece of it. That's one part of our conversation that we want to talk about. Um, will you talk to or date somebody that your sister or brother, that's why we said we want both sides,
Right.
dated a while back? Let's just say they dated high school years, Vince and Tony. Is it appropriate now for Tamar is married to him? Was Tamar okay with dating Vince prior to the marriage and vice versa?
Okay.
Dating Birdman, knowing that Tamar had talked to him back in the middle school. I put it like that because I don't know when these relationships took place.
Right.
But we want to talk from that perspective. But she also mentioned Tamar shouldn't have been there on stage with Birdman, knowing that Tony is married to him. She mentioned if it was my friend, now we're coming out of the sister relationship part. If it was my friend and I went to a friend of mine's house, I would wait outside until she pull up if her husband was there. So I want to talk about that piece too. Are you comfortable with being around your friend's significant other, boyfriend, spouse in the same household and he or she not being there? These are our two tiers that we want to talk about today. So I'll let you go from there.
Baby, let me tell y'all something. And with Tamar and Tony, to me, and I told you this earlier when we were talking. So let's say for instance, it's something that Man to Man doing, right? Me and Amanda Cool been friends for a long time. So it depends on the relationship to me. So Amanda say, hey, my husband doing a verses and it's cash money against no limit. And I know I like both of them. And Amanda say, I ain't gonna be able to make it. But you can go, Zoe. Get who going? Zoe. Zoe gonna go. Zoe gonna go because guess what? At the end of the day, it depends on how Amanda trusts me and I trust Amanda. And guess what? I'm gonna be there. It ain't nothing gonna happen. If anything, I'm gonna be the spy saying why you ain't here. Let me tell you about these bras that was here and what your man was doing. So I think it depends on the level of the relationship as to how comfortable you are being around your friend, your sister, whomever, significant other. Because guess what? I don't want a significant other that I can't have around my friends and my girlfriends. Ain't no way in the world. If I'm 20, 30 minutes away, you finna sit in the driveway and you can't come in my house. That crazy. That crazy. Then that means he need to go. Because if he can't handle you while you there 30 minutes, then he'll need to be there, period.
So here's the thing. So I get the trust level. I really do. Y'all, I'm not saying I don't believe in the trust level. I just want to talk about being unapologetically real. We all believe that we can trust our significant other or our friends.
Right?
However, and we like to think we are exempt from it happening to us. But how many times have we seen or heard friends sleeping with each other behind their person's back?
That's true.
How many times, I'm going to go a little deeper, we like to, unfortunately, well, I ain't going to say unfortunately, we like to trust our boyfriends, and I think we all have been in a space where, I don't even say our husbands, our spouses. I'm going to say our spouse. How many times have we heard of someone touching the person that we love the most and they're afraid to tell it, but we trusted that man or we trusted that woman? We like to think these things don't happen, but unfortunately they do. I want to say this. So let's just say, though, they sitting around, they watching TV, right? They kiki in them 30 minutes. A quickie can happen so fast if I've already been watching you. Talk from that perspective.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so then that means neither one of y'all have zero respect for me.
I get it. That's
Not
right.
you and not him.
That's
So
right.
then again, that further lets me know we not the friends we thought we were.
I agree.
And you not the Negro I thought you were.
I agree.
Period. So I think a man can only go as far as a female. Let him do the same way male can only do, even if he flirt.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm even if he takes something that you're doing the wrong way.
That's right.
As my friend, my sister, when I come in the door, you supposed to be having a conversation with me.
That's right. And I agree to that. However, I do agree to that.
Right.
But if we can eliminate these things, then why not do it? I'm not saying we just gotta walk on eggshells with our friends or our brother or sister around our significant others. We shouldn't have to do that. But I'm gonna be honest to what we talked about today. You got to know your people. Stop being blindsided by not knowing your sister. If you know your sister, you know if your sister that woke. You know if your brother that woke.
Bingo.
I mean, just come on. Let's just keep it 100.
If we're gonna be 100, exactly. So then you should know the people that you deal with,
That's right.
right? So then I know who it is okay to
That's
come
right.
in my house when I'm not here,
That's right.
versus another one of my girlfriends.
Back up some for me. Okay. Okay.
Okay, versus another one of my girlfriends who I may not be on that level with. You can't come to my house.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm not going to do is feel like I can't trust my mate
Mm-hmm.
and my friend. Because then it makes me question me.
I
Because
agree.
because why are either one of you guys there if I can't trust you in my absence? Because if the verses, what if life for real happened and something happened to me? And I'm relying on y'all to make sure my household, my child, that kind of stuff is okay. But because y'all fooling around, come on, man.
Let me say what Pretty Brown said. Pretty Brown said, no, no, and another no to being at my house. But for support, if my friend can't make it and fill in, then yes. And I agree to that. I think when we're talking about in public and that supporting piece, then yes. I just
But
think
then
we
you ain't
have to
you
be,
ain't my friend then. Cause how can I trust you in public and I can't trust your ass in private?
because people are around.
But that's what I'm saying. So then you not my friend.
But I think we are, I think people don't, I'm not going to say that they're not your friends though. I just think stuff just happens and it shouldn't, but it's
That's
so
BS.
unfortunate
That's
it
BS. That
happens.
BS, D. That BS. A dick don't just fall in your mouth. A dick don't just fall in your coochie
Okay,
neither.
you're right. I'm gonna give you a prime example.
It don't
Okay,
happen.
you go to a dude house, you saying, I ain't getting him none. He get the rubbing, feeling, and touching.
That's
I'm
a
not
regular
saying that.
dude.
No,
That's a
but
regular dude.
but this happens all the time with other people.
That's BS. That BS. That mean number one, them folk don't respect you. Number two, the chick don't, and she don't respect the friendship either. Because ain't no way in the hell, I don't care what nobody say.
I get that.
If I come in here and this nigga in here and my best friend in here, and I can't be Zoe, and you want to come at me sideways, get what? I'm gonna talk to my friend. Now, granted, the chick may not hear it, but guess what? I don't want you around me if I can't trust you like that.
But it ain't the fact that you can't trust a person. I just think we are we condition our mind to believe things can't just happen in
They
the moment.
can't unless you allow them.
That's right.
Period.
I'm not saying you don't
Period.
allow it, but circumstance. Okay, I'm gonna give you a prime example though.
That means you've been attracted to him and his ass been attracted to you. So you mean to tell me ain't no attraction there? You come here and he get the rubbing on you, and just because you horny, you gonna lay up with him?
It happens all the time. Let me give you this how the law say crime of opportunity. It's just that I didn't go out to steal Zoe wallet, but here's Zoe wallet just wide open at the grocery store.
And I just take it.
And if I'm a thief, I just take it. But it goes back to if I'm what I am, I'm what
That
I
be,
am.
but guess what? So then if you what you are, hopefully as your friend, I've seen your whole tendencies. And you gonna be one of them ones. I don't leave with my man by myself.
But people make that mistake all the time. This is what they'll say. She'll do it to others, but she won't do it to
Bullshit. You a
me.
lie. You a lie. You a
You
lie. And I don't want no bra. This is me. I don't want no bra around me if I can't trust you like that.
That's
I'm
right. I
sorry.
agree. I agree. But Zoe, think about this. So you are absolutely right. I don't want nobody around me that I can't trust. But the biggest part of this is this.
You know, dick just fell in your mouth.
I start spitting them out.
Ain't nobody just took your clothes off. You made a conscious ass decision
That's right.
to let that nigga sleep with you.
That's right.
So
And
this ain't nothing that just happened. That's bullshit.
okay, but if I okay, so when we forgive these dudes for cheating the first time, and he say, "Man, shit, I ain't really was trying to sleep with home girl. I mean, I
That's
put
a lie
myself
too.
down."
That's a lie. That shit ain't just happened either. You made a decision in that moment to put your Peter in that girl cuckoo, you decided to hunch on that lady.
But it ain't about the decisions. I think that's where me and you going in two different directions. I think you're right. I agree with you. You're absolutely right. These are things we allow to happen. But I also think it's based on the setup circumstances that happens when people put themselves in situations.
Beg the differ. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
Prime example. Okay.
Let
We
me.
having a bachelorette party.
Okay.
You hear me? We having a bachelorette party. My townhouse. But my best friend's sister. We got stripper coming.
Okay.
One of the strippers I done had a crush on for 900 years. Do you hear me? For 900 years. This man in my house got a change in my bedroom, butt booty naked.
Okay.
The man asked the man, did he need some help? Because I know I like the man. Just being 100. I can make the intelligent decision to sleep with that man right then or walk my ass back down them steps and go enjoy the party.
And that's right.
So hold on. Situations don't just happen, D. Don't no dick fall in your mouth or in your booty. It
I
don't.
agree with
You made the
that.
decision to take off your clothes and
That's
not
right.
respect yourself or your friend to sleep with this Negro.
I agree. That's not the part I'm disagreeing with. And I think that's the part that we are on opposite sides of the fence about, but in the same boat. I agree. No one things happen only because we allow them.
Yes,
But I think the basis of that, if the circumstance is not there, temptation is not there, we can't allow it to happen because we never set ourselves up for that.
that's BS. Because again, temptation is everywhere.
That's
That
right.
just, that just like a fat girl going into Krispy Kreme.
Okay, let me give you my example. I don't want to stay at no dude house I date if they family member there.
Now I agree with that part.
But see, that's what I'm saying. But that's my whole point. If we agree to that, that's the point that I'm saying about
So you saying don't put yourself in those situations.
absolutely. If the situation isn't there, then we ain't. But here's the thing, though. You're right. If somebody come off on me, I can only allow it to happen. Now, I'm not disputing that. I'm
Right.
saying I don't want to be put in those circumstances, period. Because people can take things the wrong way and run with it. And then now, man, you got to be in a situation where I'm saying, well, I didn't, that's not what I meant. Well, my brother said you did XYZ. Now there's a situation. But if I didn't put myself in that situation, that conversation could never take place. That's what I'm talking about.
Now I agree with you 900%. I think in my head it computes as two totally different situations, right?
I agree.
So with you and being at somebody's house and a family member, that's a little bit different than me leaving you with my dude and y'all end up sleeping together.
But it was simply because the same situation. It was the setup
No.
on me.
Now, because one or two things.
But if circumstances don't allow it, to Tonio's point, Tonio said, can't nobody come in his house. That's the point. I'm like, we have to
Okay.
be mindful of how we set circumstances up. Now, I'm not saying we shouldn't be able to trust our friend, and I'm gonna go a little deeper. I'm with you, Zoe. Remember, we talked about this, and I'm not saying it still can't happen, folks. I'm not saying
Right.
it can't. But if I've never really met your person, I just don't feel comfortable being around your man, and I have never really interacted with him. I know that Zoe man. I
Yeah.
know that we've been to functions together. Maybe we've been invited to a company event. He shows up. I don't shake
Right.
his hand. We don't kiki. I met him. We got a Christmas party. He come. I don't met him. But if we never had a relationship where it's an intimate setting, where me and you and my dude go out all the time, and
Right.
and he look at me as sis. simply because we've built that type of relationship. I
I
think
got
that's
you.
the foundation of the relationship that we have to be very mindful of. Because if I don't really know your person, now you know your person, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't know folks like that. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to sit around your man when you're not there.
I got it. I got it.
And we go back to being truthful, right? Unapologetic
Mm-hmm.
real. You see what I'm
Damn
saying?
right. Yes.
You know your person, your brother or your sister better than I do. I'm gonna step outside of it, meaning from a male perspective. I mean a female perspective. If I know my sister that whoa, you know your sister better than that man do.
That right. That
Why would
right.
you leave your sister around your husband or your boyfriend? Because what you're saying is that's my sister and she ain't gonna sleep with it, but a woe is a woe
Now,
regardless.
I agree with that because we talked about that too. We talked about that too. It's certain people that we know that now, and not even that I think you this woe, just don't know you to that extent, and I don't trust you enough to be somewhere where I'm not.
That's right. And to your point, I agree with that statement about that person. And then I got one that you might not know. That I don't think you know. We'll talk online. Another person. I think women do certain stuff around men, and men chime in. Women may do the same. Dudes might do some of the same things that women do. I just don't like all that falling all on my man, kiki all on my man, hit my man, acting like that's your nigga, and then also too all that always up in somebody else's man face. Why? Why?
So I can't laugh and say,
No, ma'am. Now you can laugh.
y'all think she playing.
Now you can
What
laugh, but all
that,
but all that falling.
that serious? That joke that serious. I'm telling y'all she that serious.
Now they can laugh, but I don't see the need for all that hitting
and
them
touching
folks,
and falling over.
falling all over. Girl, what is all of that about? And I don't want to do that either. And if I do, somebody call me out because I think sometimes people can misread signals. So that you do all this different stuff. And then another thing that we talked about that I said I don't like the fact that people will do certain stuff in front of your mate, like try to act like you and them are in a rival or be smart, like me and you at a table. We talking. Now me and you got, even though we playing, you got to talk
Hmm.
me in front of my dude, like we ain't really got no respect for each other. Then this nigga looking like, okay, then shit, is their relationship really that true to each other?
That's right.
So
That's
maybe
right.
right here I can try hard.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's some things you just don't do. And again, you got to vet your people. Like we were saying, you got to vet your people because if I consider you my sis, I consider you my family. That means I'm put you in the same boat as I put my blood folk in.
That's right.
Right.
That's
So
right.
then I got one sister that's biologically mine.
Right.
It ain't gonna happen with her.
That's right.
It ain't.
That's right.
It ain't. So then when I put you in that cis category, no for sure it ain't gonna happen with you.
That's right.
Now, the other friends, they're different.
That's right.
So then I may or may not allow you around my man by myself. But at the same time, it makes me think about the dude you fooling with. Now we know temptation is real. We get that.
Mm-hmm.
Temptation is an MFer. We know that. I was tempted when that stripper was in my house. He was upstairs. I was tempted. But at some point, even in that temptation, This ain't no Lifetime movie. This ain't no Tubi movie. This life. Even in that moment, you make a conscious decision of
Right.
what you gonna do.
That's right. I guess my point is you do make the conscious decision about what you're gonna do. I think either way, after, let's just say your girlfriend or your sister or your dude, we're gonna read I'm gonna let you read the comments though. You push back and you say no, we ain't doing this. I'm gonna tell my sister or I'm gonna tell my brother, whichever the setup is,
Mm-hmm.
girl or guy.
Mm-hmm.
It is now still an issue.
You're
No matter
right.
how you slice it, the person ain't even got to give in.
You're right.
It is still now becomes an issue because somebody tried somebody. They ain't
You're
even got
right.
to go through with it. It's
You're
okay.
right.
But then, bro, since you finna play it like that, I'm gonna tell Zoe. Zoe got to at this point decide.
Who she gonna believe?
That's right. So the
And
point is, we got to look at it from a perspective of could this have been avoided if here's the thing, if Zoe had said, well, I'll wait 10 minutes, girl, I'm just gonna run down the street to the store. You only 10 minutes away. I'm just gonna run to the mall right quick and look around. Ping me, hit me when you get there. Or, girl, you 30 minutes away. I ain't gonna leave home yet. Call me when you're about 10 minutes closer.
or like you said earlier, if I do come in, if you say you right around the corner, I'm probably gonna be on the phone with you the entire time
That's right.
so that
It
you
was,
know and I know ain't nothing going on. Get it. I just hate the fact that we as black women have to move like that.
but it's just so unfortunate that some of us are made up like that and we can't ignore it. And dudes too. That's why I said dudes, I want to hear from y'all too. Because your homeboy sneak behind your back too. Your
Yo, do baby, God knows.
too. So that ain't exempt from just females. Dudes talk to your homegirl. They'll still F your girlfriend. They'll still mess with your girl. They will still your brother will still mess with your some niggas will still mess with the baby mamas. And they
Yo will.
ain't right.
And not killing anybody.
Right. Let's just keep it all the way 100. It
That
just
right.
is so unfortunate, but it is the truth.
That's right.
What are some of the comments of?
Okay, hold on. We got Bron said address it. DJ Ambition said, hey y'all. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me see. Antonio laughing. DUB said, I thought you guys were trying to be up close and personal. She was talking about when we was in the camera.
Well, right.
Antonio talking about I be driving. Boop.
What we were saying, what he had.
Yeah. Pretty Brown Lewis said, hey ladies. Antonio said, my brother, yeah, but I don't have no friends. Beth said, hello, beautifuls. Hold on. Wait a minute. DB said, what you talking about, Willis? Tonio said him and his brother had an agreement. Now, I don't know what that means,
Okay,
but
you got to talk to us about it. What's the agreement?
right. DB said, I am not dating anyone my brother or my sister has dated. Joyce said, nope. Tonio said, facts. Tonio said, ain't nobody coming to his spot if he ain't there. Beth said, no, thank you. Not interested in being with someone that has been involved with my siblings, especially if they were heavily involved. Pretty Brown Lewis said, no, no, and another no. To begin at the house, but for support from my friend, can't make it. I'll fill in for her. Yeah. DB said, that's crazy. I trust you in public, but not in private. Nope, I don't trust you at all. Exactly. DUB said, I'm with the Zoe, only if you allow it. Stop stealing, Amanda. Joyce said, I'm with Zoe. Gabriel said, that is BS, that girl, Zoe. It can't happen if you don't allow it. That's what I said, Gabriel.
But I think we were in that space. Remember, I was saying I think we was in two different places at that point. Because I certainly agree with you, Zoe, that it cannot happen if one don't allow it. I think though we
That's right.
can set ourselves up for circumstances to happen that we can definitely avoid. Where we
Hold on.
at?
Let me see. M. Shell said hello. DB said 900, 900. Yeah, that's what I said. Pretty Brown Lou said, that's right. So Brandon said, everything starts with self. Find out who you are and move accordingly. Once you know that your values are, what your principles are, you won't compromise your culture. Keep in mind, no one is perfect. However, what I previously stated increases the odds of compromising themselves.
Then Pretty
Pretty
Blue
Brown said, yes,
said,
the extra shit is no for her too.
mm-hmm.
DUB said, oh, he was upstairs. Then Pretty Brown Lewis said, you got a conscious decision to make. Michelle said, either you're going to be strong or you're going to fall weak.
That's right. It's either one of the two. Either you gonna remain strong or fall weak. And when I tell you, it's plenty of them out here that's gonna fall weak.
So then you got Donna said, hey, cuz, these folks ain't loyal. You're shaking my head. Michelle said, trifling ML.
Mm-hmm.
Gary said, I wouldn't put my lady in that situation. Now, I would leave her around my brother, but not my friends. Okay. That's all we got so far.
Yeah, so that's kind of where we are with that, guys. Is we're saying, what does that look like for you, as far as leaving your person around your friend, your homeboy, your homegirl, your brother. I think for the your sister. I think for the most part, we are mostly comfortable with leaving our partner around our family member, our sister, our brother, mostly. And I could just be speaking out of turn.
Because family can be trifling too.
Absolutely. And we have to be real with ourselves about, to your point, Zoe, who that individual is.
I
Just
agree.
because it's you, just because it's my brother or my sister, if I'm absent minded to the fact that I know my brother is a hoe, if I'm absent minded to knowing that my sister is a hoe, why would I even put my person in that situation?
I got you. I got you. Now that's true. I mean, I get that part.
But I think people be so blinded to the fact that, oh, my brother wouldn't do me like that, or oh, my sister wouldn't do me like
You know your folk.
that. How many times has it happened?
Yeah. And it does. It does. It's sad, but it's true.
It's sad, but it's true. And so, what I think it boils down to is the person making a decision on being real with themselves to say, like Gary was saying, I could leave my brother around but not my friend. But if you without a shadow of a doubt know that your brother don't move like that, then fine.
That's right.
But if you got any inkling of an idea that mm, it could be the small one, then don't do it, because even the smallest something can turn into something. Do you see what I'm saying?
That's true.
It may not even be the fact about sleeping with each other. Oh, she came out the room and went to the bathroom and she had her underwear on, or either that shirt was too
Mm.
short. But the girl didn't even really thought you was sleeping. She should have put on something. I ain't saying that. But what I'm saying, even the
Right.
smallest little something can turn into something big. And
Right.
now your relationship questionable, because she may not even want to come around your brother no more, or vice versa.
Right.
He may not even want to come around your sister no more, or vice versa, because something small that could have been avoided didn't
Happen.
be.
Yeah. At this big grown age, I would definitely hope, and maybe I'm optimistic. Maybe that's what it is. But at this big grown age right here, I'm 49 and fine. But you get to be 49, 50 plus years old. If the people that I got in my circle, I can't trust, I got this, and the Negro that I'm with, I can't trust you, I got to check me. That's just my honest opinion. No matter what situation I put you in, no matter, I don't care if you walk down the step butt booty naked. My expectation for my mate,
I think that's all our expectations.
right, is to be strong enough to turn your head and walk away and then come have a conversation with me
That's right. But the point after that is there's still a situation left on the table
that we
that
got to deal with. That's
that we
true.
got to deal with.
That's
That's
true.
the whole point. There's still a situation on the table that has to be dealt with, whether the person was baited in or baited out.
That's right.
There is still a situation on the table that has to be discussed.
Yeah.
And if there's any way, because Dorita, to be honest, don't nobody just have to come to your house and can't wait 5 minutes. Don't nobody can't. They just don't have. They don't. They don't.
What if it raining outside and it cold?
Okay. So get what? Girl, it's raining out there and it's cold. So I want to make sure we get there at the same time, or at least when you pulling up, you can make things happen if you really want it to happen.
But
I
I
do
guess
believe
that makes me feel like if I got to go through all that, then that mean I don't trust you or I don't trust
I
him.
believe that's just me, and we can agree to disagree. So
Right.
I would never think that just because you said, "Hey sis, such and such there. Yeah, they there. Who there with them? The kids there. Nah, they ain't there. He there by himself. Oh, girl, I'm just, well then, girl, you can go out now, sis. I'll wait on you. I don't believe, and it would not question my trust. I wouldn't question the trust um, level. I just think people can feel uncomfortable in certain situations.
True. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense.
And so for me,
To avoid it altogether.
and because what you and if you now here's me, if you pressing the issue, then that's what's gonna make me question you because girl, it's never that serious for me to have to be in the house with your brother or your girlfriend or your sister or your husband. It's
Right.
never that serious.
Right. Right.
We should not have to be having a conversation that you're so pressed. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Go ahead, so read it.
Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, Michelle said, okay, it can happen when you least expect it. Michelle says, sit in your car. I guess that's what she's saying. Donna said, let them get wet and freeze. Sit in the car. DUB said, stay in the car until I get there. Hold on. Gary says, so you know Miss Miller have an answer for everything. LOL.
I'm logical. I'm logical. It's not that I have an answer for everything. That's when I say we talk unapologetically real because
Yeah.
what I don't want to do is people tend to think it cannot happen to me. But it can. You're not exempt from this shit happening to you when it happened every day.
Yeah, it should happen, but
Shouldn't.
but I agree. Donna said, when you know who you dealing with, you don't question it.
That's right.
Again, and if you know who you dealing with, and you know you're dealing with that type of individual, like you said, man, don't put them in that kind of situation. But for me, I don't want you around me like that. Then
Okay. What we got? What else the comments say?
how long the folks said that was the last one. When you know who you dealing with, deal with them. You don't question it. That was the last one.
Yeah, I agree. I think we do definitely have to be honest with ourselves
Yeah,
about who and what we're dealing with certain situations, the level of people, no matter what the kinship, no matter what the relationship, no matter what the friendship. I think we have to be mindful and honest with ourselves. And I think that I'm gonna give you a prime example. Okay, so let's talk. I'm gonna lay this out there, and guys, y'all help me. Guys and girls, when I say guys, I'm talking about everybody that's on the live. Y'all tag and share. Bring a couple of more people in the room. Tag some people. So y'all on a trip. So better yet, I'm gonna give a prime example. If we went to the cabin one time, and DUB, you can well DUB them there. No DUB, you didn't come on this one. You didn't come on this one. We went to the cabin one time. People cannot help the way that they are shaped and the way they are made up. But
very true.
it was a couples trip.
Mm-hmm.
I asked them, should we put it out there to tell the females to be mindful of when we're lounging some of the things that they wear? We all agreed yes. Don't mean that I don't trust them, but some people ain't thinking the same way that you're thinking. So if you're around my person, I ain't telling you that you got to be that baggy and but I don't want you with your little boy shorts on and your t-shirt, because again, that's inappropriate. So what I'm saying is, even if you leave your partner at the house with your brother or your friend, in her mind she might think that shit acceptable, but really it's not.
It's not. Yeah.
So it's all of that kind of stuff that we have to be adults about, and don't be naive to the fact that some of this stuff happens. Because you think like that don't mean the next broad.
Everybody does. And I just thought about it in my head while you were talking. Like, that's just like, we got family members. Everybody got one. Some you trust, some you don't. Right? We got family members. Some family members will leave our pocketbook around. Some of them we ain't gonna
Let's
leave our
keep it
pocketbook
right.
around.
That's right. That's right.
So I guess the same thing would apply to your friends, because you're gonna love them because they're your friends, but it doesn't stop them from being who they are.
That's right.
So if they're woe and your friend, don't mean you don't love them any less. But certain places I'm gonna bring you, some places that I'm not.
That's right. And that's what I'm saying. Certain access should be, unfortunately, not allowed. So, you just have to have these circumstances where we just have to be real and mindful of. Go ahead with the what we got out there, so with no with comments.
Hold on. Michelle said, I've been rocking with my girls for 30 plus years. I know I wouldn't have to deal with it.
Zoe, I can't see you no more. Okay, there you go.
Okay. Um, then Michelle said, showing your booty cheeks.
When I said that about being at that cabin with them little stuff on, and some
Yep,
people just think that junk cute, but it's
they
not.
do. They do. No respect for the people around you. Donna said, but if it's a couples trip, why don't have to put it why do we have to put the disclaimer out there? I think that should be known. But you're right. You're right. But you're right. Everyone doesn't think the same. Everything ain't common to everyone. That is very true.
That's right.
And I think that's the big thing. I think that's the big takeaway. You know what I mean? Just like common sense is not common to everybody.
Yep.
Friendship and trust ain't don't mean the same to everybody either.
Everybody, absolutely, absolutely. Yep. What it is, And it's just that part. And I love the fact that we had to go from here for me and you to get here.
Mm-hmm.
I love that
Mm-hmm.
because it allows us to speak our minds, think our piece, verbalize it, think about it, and then come to some unity,
Yeah,
unified common ground. Because again, I totally agree with you. Nothing happens unless we allow it. But
that's
I
right.
do believe that if we can avoid certain circumstances, then we should do that if
Right.
we can. And I think to Donna's point, we like to think that everybody has common sense. But common sense ain't common
That's
to
right.
everybody.
That's true.
And then when we put ourselves in certain situations, even though the person can take the bait or not,
That's right.
there is still a situation left to be resolved. And if we can avoid those situations, it ain't detrimental that I stay at your house till she come back with her man. That ain't. I mean, it ain't. I ain't gonna die to have to stay there with that man. Why?
They're right.
So if there is any way possible to eliminate anything from even remotely being misunderstood, why not do it?
Or maybe we need to pick better friends.
Well, sometimes it ain't even the friend. It might start with him.
Well, yeah, you might need to pick a different man.
Yeah, sometimes it might start with him.
Cause you know he a war. You know if he a war now.
Hmm.
You
Yeah,
know if he got them. What my grandmama say, them wandering eyes. You know if he got wandering eyes.
that's right. You know if he got the wondering eyes, you know if she got the wondering eyes.
They're right.
And we know our people to the fact that just like you said, there are certain family members you can leave your purse around and they ain't finna dig in it.
They're right. But it's some.
There are some family members, as soon as she got about $40 in here and one, she ain't gonna know five on missing.
That part. That part. That's
Same.
just true.
We know our people, and we just have to be honest and move accordingly. Like I think Pretty Brown said, we have to move accordingly to what we're dealing with.
Got to govern yourself with the people that you're around.
Hmm.
If you around some thieves, hold your pocketbook. If you around some woes, hold your private parts.
So now these folks got to hold their private part.
I'm just saying. If you don't want no situation to happen, then you got to keep your private parts to yourself.
That's right. That's right. Mm-mm. And see, for me, I just rather avoid the situation.
Yeah.
Because look, I don't want nobody to ever be saying, well, Nana had on that little bit of dress when she came in, how he wouldn't have never said that too. Mm-mm.
Baby, because first of all, before you meet me, and I'm finna go and let you know, let me tell you something. I'm gonna wear her clothes. She gonna wear that crop top, and she had them boobies in that booty, and that what it is. Now you get to looking if you want to. I'm gonna black your eye.
So now you know. See, that's what I'm saying. But so get what? Some people are not, they're not respectful to what I was
Right.
saying when they're around somebody else's person, whether it's a guy
Oh, girl. That's
or
true.
a girl. Some people are just real loose.
Mm-hmm.
And some people think that the way that they kid with your person, like how we were saying earlier, and guys, we're gonna get ready to close out. See, I don't like all that trying to slick talk in front of my person.
Don't
Like,
do that.
because then it make me think you doing that slick talk on the slide because you really do on the slick side trying to like them folk.
Oh
Or
yeah, definitely.
what is
Cause
that?
it,
What is it that you're trying to do?
yeah, cause if anytime you're gonna put me down or put me in a not down, what is it? And you're
Not
gonna put me in
trying
a
to
light that's not so
like,
right. Right. If you're gonna put me in a bad light or try to paint this picture, this bad picture of me to my person, that ain't cool.
That's okay, cool. Whether it's family, whether it's
Friend.
friend, no matter who it is, it's not cute. And so it makes me wonder, what are you trying to accomplish in that space? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, what
Then
is
you
your
need to start
goal?
singing that song. You got to cut that off.
But
Gotta cut.
what if it's the sister or the brother?
I gotta cut it off.
so so now you got to cut that sister or that brother out.
You gotta learn from a distance. When people say feed him out a long handle spoon.
I just think it's certain things that you have to be mindful of when you are dealing with somebody else's person,
Yeah,
whether it's a friend or a family member. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't build a bond with your person, significant other. But I think also too sometimes people can become too friendly and
that's
in
true.
both spaces, and that ain't necessary because I don't go with you. I go with them.
They're
People
right.
only want you. And most people probably on here can agree. People only want you to be respectful and
That's
cordial
it.
to that person. That
That's
ain't
it.
begging for you to be tight buddy friends with their folks.
Nobody need all that.
It's not necessary.
No.
What y'all think before we close? Do you believe or think now? If it falls in that type of relationship, for some, fine. But I don't think people in goal comes in that I want you to be dead super close with my brother or my sister. No, I want you to respect my brother or my sister, whichever is applicable,
They're
and
right.
be cordial with them. That's it.
Yeah, cause you ain't got to like them. Cause hell, sometimes I don't like them, and that's okay.
What they say, the last two comments, and we'll close us off.
Hold on. Okay. Antonio Loris said, "Hey, sister Amanda, how are you doing with your friend on here?"
You've been missing. We'll catch up. We'll talk.
My cousin Dom said, "Boundaries. They must know boundaries." I agree.
That's right. And
Yep.
if you don't set boundaries as that sister or that brother or that friend, what she said so we can close.
Yeah, that DB. You know DB don't have no sense. DB talking about my sister don't like you anyway. She talking about seriously, it's a matter of respect. And then Joyce said the same thing. It's a respect level. Michelle said, "No, ma'am, it's not going to work." Yeah, you gotta know your people.
Mm-hmm.
You do.
Yeah. Guys, this has been good. Oh my goodness. Thank y'all so much for always joining and engaging. Um, please, as we come on and we talk about these things, we talk about the things that people dare not talk about because
Right.
I promise you aren't having these kind of conversations around, is it okay? Is it not? Are you comfortable? Are you not? And to Donna's point, are you having conversations about those boundaries?
Hmm.
So yeah. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much. We love y'all. Thank you. See y'all next week, Monday. And again, remember, inbox us conversations and topics. We want to talk about what
Yes.
you want to talk about. It doesn't matter if you send it to me, if you send it to Zoe. Send it. We want to talk about the things that you guys want to talk about. Have an amazing rest of the week, guys.
That's right. See you guys soon.